What's going on, everybody? It's Richard Coburg here, the Blue Collar Nerd. In this video, I'm going to be going over my first impressions of ServiceTitan Marketing Pro. Now, if you've been asking around people who are already using Marketing Pro, you may have noticed it's kind of getting a bad rap from the get-go. And the reason for this is basically they released it too early. So I am filming this video Wednesday, August 7th. And the version of Marketing Pro that's been live from Pantheon to now, Wednesday, August 7th, has been what I would consider a beta. And that's how I'm going to refer to it for the rest of this video. The version that we've been dealing with is a beta. The version that today is in the next account, and supposedly tomorrow, Thursday, August 8th, will be live. That's what I'm calling V1. That's really what I consider the first true iteration of this product. And why do I say that this other version was a beta? Well, it was just missing a lot of stuff that made it very impractical as a tool. For one, there was no permission associated with it, so anybody in your company could see that tab, start playing around in there, mess some stuff up, or even email your entire client base something weird, so that would be bad. There was no sort of automation, so everything that you sent had to be sent manually. And there was no drill down, so after you sent it, you couldn't really dig in and see who you sent things to and what got booked and what didn't. There just really wasn't a whole lot of information that you could dig into. Now, the version I'm calling V1, the version that should be live, assuming everything went to plan by the time you're watching this video, that one's much more usable. They've added a permission, so not everybody has access to it anymore. They've added a dashboard drill down, so you can get more information about your campaign's performance. And they've added in automation and drip campaign, so you can set it and forget it now. You can set up something that says, okay, here's my filter. When people meet this filter, go ahead and send them this email, and then start this drip campaign. So for example, wait 3 days, and if they don't open the email, then send this follow-up email. And then wait 5 days, and if they've made a call, then do this. You can set up a flow. And the automation to me is really where the value is here. Without that, this isn't really much easier than just exporting a list yourself, doing a simple Excel filter, and putting it into MailChimp or Constant Contact or whatever. I mean, it's just marginally easier without the automation. And that's really all the beta was. It was like, it saved me one step, basically exporting. And creating a filter in Excel and then importing that list into another program. That was hyperbole, but you get the idea. And this beta version really shouldn't have been put out in front of non-beta testers. This was pretty obviously not the original plan, because I can't imagine that they were just like, all right, guys, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna release it clearly unfinished. That way all the early adopters start talking shit. Then we wait a few weeks. Then, and only then, do we release the version that's actually useful.
Wow, that's so smart.
Yeah. Shut up! You don't have to tell me it's brilliant. I know it's brilliant. That doesn't make any sense. I'm guessing it was more like, I mean, I don't know how this went down, but here's how I like to imagine it. It's like the day before Pantheon, right? And Vahe kicks in the door and he's like, hey guys, how's that there Marketing Pro going? You done with it, right? And the Marketing Pro team, who I imagine is sitting on like beanbag chairs and exercise balls because it's a tech company, they're like, oh yeah, it's like I don't know, 40% done, 45. James,
Don't talk to me.
It's like 45% done, V. And then Vahe was like, and then we ended up with what we got. Now this V1 is still a V1. It's still early. It's still missing a lot of things that I'd like to see. Some of the more immediate, rickety stuff, you can't edit the time that you send something out. Every campaign goes out at 6 a.m. company local time. So you can't send a campaign same day unless you're working on it at like 4 or 5 a.m., in which case, respect, God help you. So in the very near future, I'd like to see the ability to manually change what time it sends. And then in the less near, but still pretty near future, I'd like to see the system learn what time is the best time to send emails on its own when you get the best open rates. There's also no cancel button when you schedule a campaign, so it just says scheduled and then there's no obvious way to cancel it. Now you actually can cancel it by editing it, going back in and saying save as draft, and that will put it back into a draft state. But a cancel button is like an obvious element that's just missing. In the future, I'd also love to see A/B testing of emails. So the system will send out email A and email B that are similar and see which one over indexes, which one performs better. And then it will take that email and run it against email C and see which one of those does better. And you can run that test over and over until you have a very high performing email. I'd also love to see A/B testing of an entire drip campaign. So you can run drip campaign A against drip campaign B and see which one of those does better. The initial template interface needs to be more visual. Right now, when you go into the templates, you can't really tell what you're looking at without clicking into them. There also needs to be a bigger template library. I'd really love to see more merge tags. Merge tags are those dynamic pieces of text that you can insert into an email that change based on the client information. For example, customer name, customer location, it will just say the actual name or the actual location where you put that merge tag. So like for example, if I have an auto-recurring yearly maintenance plan, I would love to be able to use this tool to send out an email that says, hey, just so you know, in X amount of days, you will be billed for this maintenance plan. And your next appointment on that maintenance plan is for this date. I can't do that with the merge tags currently available. That would solve a big problem for me because right now, I don't have a good way of notifying people when they're about to be billed. And ServiceTitan only sends an automatic reminder about an appointment 24 hours ahead of time, which is not enough leeway for an appointment that somebody probably made 12 months ago. I'd also love to see split paths in drip campaigns. So right now you can set up a linear path. Send this email, wait this amount of time, send this email, wait this amount of time, and you can have a single stop action. So for example, when somebody opens the email, stop the drip. When somebody makes a call, stop the drip. Or when somebody books a job, stop the drip. But I'd love to be able to say, when somebody clicks this link, take them down this path, start sending them this email. Or if somebody clicks that other link, we'll then send them this email. I'd also super love to see at some point this being tied into our websites. So when somebody visits a page on the website, send them this email. Hey, I noticed you were looking at our maintenance plan. Are you still interested? Overall though, I'd say V1 is a pretty good product. Now this is only a first impressions video. Like I said, at the time of me filming this V1 isn't even live yet. It's still on the next account. So there are some idiosyncrasies that I'm not 100% sure about. I can't with absolute certainty right now say that all of these tools work perfectly as intended. But from what I'm seeing now, I should be able to build a pretty detailed audience with pretty complex filters. But a big problem right now is that you can't actually see that audience until it's already sent. And what I mean is you can see it, you can see how many people are in there as a number, but you can't see it as a list view until it's already out. So you can't build an audience and then pull up all of the names and emails and give it a once over, just make sure that everything looks okay to you right now. But in V1, once it's sent, you do get a drill down where you can look at all the details. People who unsubscribe will be automatically removed from future marketing emails. They'll still get like invoices and stuff like that, but they'll be unsubscribed from marketing emails. But right now, you can't see that list without asking ServiceTitan for it. So there's nowhere you can go right now and just see your unsubscribe list. And then you can set up a pretty nice drip campaign. I wish it could be a little bit more complex, but I'm sure it will get there. And most importantly, you can automate it so people meet that filter and the email just goes out, nobody has to do anything. Now the challenge is that there are much more mature tools on the market that have everything on my wish list already, and they go for a significant amount less than ServiceTitan Marketing Pro. But at the end of the day, the best email marketing program is the one you're actually going to use. And that's really ServiceTitan's biggest leverage, is that it's already your CRM. All your customer data is already in there, all your equipment and location data, it's already in there. And so you can pretty much just set up your filters and leave it alone. With anything else, you're either going to have to do a lot of manual exporting or do some pretty fancy back-end API work, which is some nerdy stuff. And that's coming from me. So as it stands right now, with all the information I currently have, like I said, first impressions, do I recommend ServiceTitan Marketing Pro? Well, it depends. If you currently suck at email marketing, if you don't have a program that you're currently using, or you do, but you're very inconsistent with it, and you're not getting good results, then yes, absolutely. I would say you should just go ahead and jump on the bandwagon. It's already pretty good, and it's only gonna get better. On the other hand, if you have something right now that you're using consistently, and you're getting good results, and you're happy with it, I would say keep watching, but hold. I just can't confidently say that the value's there for you just yet if you already have something that's less expensive and you're getting good results from it. I do think it will get there, which is why I say keep watching it, but how quickly, I'm not sure. Anyways, that's all I got for today. Keep watching. I'll be keeping you guys updated with all this stuff as it changes. Please, please, please hit that subscribe button if you have not done that already. That really helps me out and helps my channel grow. And it also helps make sure that you're not gonna miss any new content coming out. By the way, I am working on a ServiceTitan coaching group. I'm super excited about it. Putting together a small test group to kind of feel some things out. So if you're interested in being a part of that test group, I've got a form link in the description down below. Just fill that out and let me know that you're interested. I'll send you some more information when it becomes available. Basically, we're all gonna get together on Zoom a few times a month. You'll have direct access to me to ask me some questions, and I'll be able to directly interact with you and help you guys out with some stuff. I'm really looking forward to this. I think it's gonna be really cool. If you're interested in signing up for the test group, like I said, form down below in the description. Just give me your information and I'll send you some more information when it's ready. Peace.